Heyo everybody, Haku here with my review for episode 8 of The Promised Neverland, or Yakusoku no Neverland. I'm not exactly feeling super great today. I have a cut like near the back of my mouth, near my throat, that's really bothering me. So I wasn't recording anything else today, so I'm recording this really quick. So yeah, sorry if I'm just a little off, just not feeling so great today. But this episode, things started actually like popping off. Like, this is where we got into some really good stuff. And I feel like this is like the level we should have been more at all season. I don't know. I just don't know how I'm feeling about the anime right now. Like, I like it a lot every week. I think it is good. But I also feel like it misses out on some of the nuance and some of the things that make the series special. But either way, I'm going to go through it. I'm going to talk about it. Of course, I will not be getting into anything even the least bit spoilery. But yeah, well, I mean spoilery from a manga perspective. So yeah, but I'm going to talk about the episode from start to finish, starting at the beginning. Crone is offered, seemingly, the mothership position at Plant 4. We get to see the pen she pulls out. But once she goes and meets with the grandmother, who I still can't get over her voice being Big Mom pretty much, she accuses the ones who know, points out these are the ones that are aware of what's going on with the farms and Gracefield House and all that. But the grandmother doesn't care. She's like, as long as they're being taken care of, Isabella knows what she's doing. But I can't have you getting in the way by going after Isabella, who's loyal to me. We get this crazy flashback that I'm not going to give context to because I don't want to spoil anybody on that. But it was crazy to see. I was so hyped for it. And then we get to see Crone's story being told. And Crone, from the manga when I read it, she ended up, I feel like this ending of her story right here cemented her as one of my favorite characters. Even to this day, I'd probably put her in my top 5 favorite characters of the series. I really like Crone's story. The way she was just trying to survive. We see her grow up and she's just trying to survive. She's just a kid who grew up in this system, in this twisted world. And she ended up with these high ambitions that she tried to aim for, trying to survive in this world, trying to make sure that she's the one who gets to live. She's been trying to live this whole time, and in her final desperate thoughts, she's thinking these kids better escape and change this world. It's just really good and really sad. I feel for the character a lot, so I really liked her story. And I love the way it was told without using any words. They just used music, the visuals, and occasionally seeing the kids talk as they're reading. It was really well done. I liked it a lot. Then we have the plan to scout the outside starting. And as much as I love the Crone story, the episode really kicked off here. I was like on edge. It was really well done once again. Probably the most well done any episode so far in the series has been. So yeah, things have just been getting a lot better episode by episode recently, and I'm really excited for the final 4 of the season. But Isabella cuts her ties with Ray, and then she asks forgiveness for what she's about to do and locks him away in the room. All of it was so good. Her running, her leaving, the music, Don and Gilda realizing and breaking Ray out and running after her, all of it was just so good. The music for it was perfect. Then we get to see her meeting with Emma and Norman for the first time, really, like she says, and dropping the act around them. It was so good. And she asks them, this is her not playing Mama, this is her as Isabella telling them, give up. I do what I do because I love you. You are like my children. And I love you so much that I want to give you a life where you're living, having nothing but food and happy memories and protection, nothing to be scared of until the end. And the end comes quickly. And this is how she's justifying it, how she's staying alive, how she's living. It's just so good. Having her thoughts on it be that she doesn't hate the kids even though she's sending them to her death. She believes that she's giving them a happy life until they inevitably die anyway. Because like she says, the outside world is scary. So really Really, really good. Then Emma and Norman try to pull a fast one, and again, her being an insanely great villain, she breaks Emma's leg. Like, what are you gonna do? She has a broken leg. You can't escape now. All the plans have come to an end. I win. And the way she's just like holding Emma and comforting her after she's the one who's done all this, it's just such a good antagonist move. It's really, really well written. And I love the focus on the other kids when she comes up and she's carrying Emma, especially the focus on Phil, who is one of my favorites. I love that they were able to do that here. Then we have a flashback to her revealing that Norman is to be shipped tomorrow. So, everything really kicked off this episode. I love Crone's character in the end it came to here. Her story is really well written. Isabella is such a good villain. And I actually teared up at the leg-breaking scene with Emma, having all their plans just come to an end like that. I actually started tearing up with it, so that's probably the most emotional I've gotten with this anime so far. Also, throughout the episode, the OST was incredible. It was really, really well done. So I almost feel like I'm being a stickler, not giving this episode a perfect score because it was so good. I don't think I've ever given something a score like this, but I'm giving it 9.9 Twisted Worlds out of 10, just because, I don't know. I feel like it wasn't perfect. I feel bad not giving it a perfect score. I feel like I'm kind of cheesing it by not giving it a perfect score. Yet at the same time, I loved it so much, but I didn't ever really think it was perfect, I guess. I mean, I can't really think of anything they could have done better or anything they did wrong per se, but I don't know. I guess that's just how I'm feeling. The scores, the scores mean anything anyway, really. I'm so inconsistent with those. But yeah, the main point is that I loved it. I thought it was great. I'd say it's the best episode so far. It's the one that made me genuinely feel the most from all the different things that were going on. And it's also probably the best production-wise, I would say. Again, not perfect, but I think it was the best. It was really, really good. So, I guess that's it. Quick review. Like I said, not feeling too well today, but I'm going to get this up. If you did like the video, and comment down there to tell me what you thought of this episode and what you thought of my thoughts on it and all that. I'm interested to see what you have to say. Also, if you are interested, sub for tons of things on the channel. Sub for this, both anime and manga, and tons of other series. I posted my manga video earlier today. Well, the most recent manga video earlier today. I don't use spoilers, or I try my best not to use spoilers in the thumbnails or titles or anything. So if you are an anime-only watcher, don't worry about that. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. Or if you want a link to our Discord server to talk to me or more of us on Discord about this series or anything else. Pushing myself to finish this off. Guess that's it. Ask for a link and I'll give you a link to the Discord server if you want. That's what I was saying. So yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for watching. Seriously, thank you. I guess that's it. So I'll see you all next time.